Hello, this is Tasha, Graveyard Girl, and it's October 4th, 2025. I'm at Riverside Cemetery in Aberdeen, South Dakota at 7:05 p.m. I'm having a off day, so of course gonna come to this place. I've already been here today, but that's alright. It's really pretty here. It's super nice out, and I figured I would just walk around and take a video. We'll just see what we can see. So over there is the soldier circle where I was cleaning the monuments surrounding that taller monument there. I've cleaned several different ones, more than that, but around the cemetery. Just random. Here's one I did, Beatrice Hustis. And on the top it says, "Gone too soon, gone so soon." And this one is one of my favorites now because it looks so sweet and prim and proper. Mildred Stroop cleaned off, and then the cemetery straightened it out. Looks so nice. And like over there are two little ones I did. Here's the one for Donald H. Kyle. It's not brightening up as much as I hoped yet, but it still looks a lot better and really quite nice. I'm thinking somebody worked on it before I did because the back was already quite bright. And I mean, I don't really feel I've done that many over here in this area, but the point wasn't just to walk and find the ones I did. But she was a kind and affectionate wife, a friend to all. It's a common epitaph. Now I've been looking at what veterans I could clean, and especially from the road who I can see. Like, this one's pretty good. Sometimes they only have lichen on one side, but that one's looking golden. It's still like 78 degrees out, so I can't waste the nice day. It's just so lovely, the rustle of the leaves. I already feel 10 times better than I did. I've already walked a lot today, but I like to be outside when it's nice out. We're losing daylight, so that's not really fun, but I do enjoy this time of year and the beautiful atmosphere. There's still a million bugs trying to bite me. There's a really cool, beautiful one that I did, one of my favorite ones that's still brightening up. I put D2 on it twice. Over here I cleaned this little one, Marjorie. And this one for Carl Doll. And over here, I did this one, Vivian. And it would be nice, except for that. And then this one I did Edith Lenora Clark. It had quite a bit of lichen staining. It's looking really good. I haven't really checked in on this one. This one. Clara Overby is the one that I just love. Now, something keeps laying its eggs on the surface of the stone, and it's disgusting. I already cleaned that spot off of it. Plus, I've noticed, oh boy, yeah, there was a fairy ring of mushrooms, but now they're right under her. And I didn't recently put the water on the stone. I just sprayed the D2. Kind of interesting. I liked this one over here. Brown, Hugh W. Brown, 30 years old. And I did this. Well, it looks like it really tipped. And then I feel like this, you might be able to get more of that coloring off with more D2, but I'm not sure why it hadn't brightened up more. Here we are with a different view of the soldier circle. And like, here's a veteran that could use a cleaning over here. Just kind of look for the ones that could use it for my future reference. This is one of the ones I enjoyed. Oh, I also love when there's just the little wildflowers on the grave. Very cute. So this is a set of twins, which we all know that I enjoy twins, multiple birth, but this one I cleaned up. Lydia Bennett, twin sister to L.B. Bennett, it says on the bottom. And then that's Lemoyne Bennett. And per Find a Grave is how I found that they have the same birthday. And the parents. And then this one over here is really cute and ornate as well. For Herbert Jenkins. Did this one. But again, somebody already cleaned it before me because the photo on Find a Grave was dirtier than it looked when I saw it. And I wish it would brighten up a little bit more, but there's a lot of cracks and crevices there in the design. Oh. Feels just nice and magical time of year. This is kind of a nice design. And back here, there's some that I've done, which this is like one of my favorite parts, or if not my favorite part, probably of the whole cemetery. And more of the souls who didn't have the means to afford a headstone, or the nicest headstone, would be back there. But we have some really beautiful white children lambstones here. It's like the only one in which the lamb is mostly intact. Maybe I'm lying here. I think that's probably a lie. But a lot of them appear like this. And I know this one in 2023 still had the head. It was broken, but it was still with the stone. So, I don't know what happened to it now. Not to say they couldn't have taken it at the cemetery, but over here is another lamb with a broken head, and you wonder, did they get defaced? This one is really far off its like kilter here. I would hope that just over time they became broken, but this one I did too. It's just so beautiful. This is a cool stone I like. It's getting a little darker, but nothing extreme. And here I wander around talking to myself out here. But they know me here. We're good. This one's cool. I always do enjoy the designs that depict heaven at the pearly gates there. This I like too, just the whole notion of asleep. He's just sleeping. Kind of eerie thought, but I suppose also comforting at the same time. There was a name that I just saw written on one of the stones that I'm positive was in the early Brown County history book, but I have to figure out what he did. Ooh, this is cool. Dr. Hessel. There's a church. We know I love a nice church with a steeple as well. This one I cleaned off. See, I did lie because this lamb is like perfectly intact. He's a little chunky one. Look at how cute he smiles too. Irvin Hutton. It's a tall, commanding stone, but if I remember right, it was kind of loose to the touch. Gone but not forgotten. These ones all have a top. Died at Aberdeen, South Dakota, July 11, 1907. Born in Delaware, September 28, 1843. Mary Barber. I cleaned a couple veterans over here, but like just looking and checking. That one could use a little D2, but it's not really like dirty by any means. I should probably make my way back to my vehicle. See, there's some little lambs over there too that I did. They weren't very dirty either. There's a veteran that could use it. See, over here I haven't spent much time either. There's quite a few veterans over here that could use help. The work hasn't run out yet. So I'm really enjoying this noise of the leaves. It's bringing me peace. It's always enjoyable to come here because it just feels peaceful. Maybe some people wouldn't agree with that statement, but I know it would be scary if all the souls raised up above the ground, but for now, it's a place of remembrance and tranquility and memorialization, reflection. No one's ever rarely here to pester a soul who wants to walk through in peace. And so that's all I got. Hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. Have a great rest of your evening.